What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our bonds and our pre-setup for chapter 6. And it looks like we got a lot here, so let's go ahead and jump into it. And as always, the actual chapter will be uploaded directly with this video afterwards, so it'll be in the playlist, or you can go search for it however you guys want to do it. So yeah, let's jump into it. She's got one with Sophia. Was that your first time behind bars back there, Sophia?
Yep.
At Dreckenweld? Yeah, and hopefully the last too. Good to hear. Wouldn't want anyone causing us trouble. Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm usually pretty good with rules, so long as I can remember them. Butter gets into trouble sometimes, but for the most part, I'm there to get him out of it. My boy Butter. So you're the responsible one. Pretty much.
How cute.
Great. I guess he is a ferret after all, so the bar is pretty low. Exactly. What kind of trouble are we talking about exactly? You know, picking fights with bigger animals, breaking into things, stealing food, that sort of thing.
Huh?
I see. A word of advice. Try to keep him on a tight leash, especially around Lincoln. Tight leash? I don't think I've ever seen a ferret on a leash. Can't say I have either, Sophia. I'm trying to say you should keep an eye on him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Most of the time I do that with both eyes. Excellent. My girl Brooke here. Alright. Brooke, it's good to see another Carmonthian face around here.
If you insist.
You should guard your assumptions, Captain. You know next to nothing about me. I know you are a skilled fighter and that you come from a land governed by the way of oaths. Find both of these facts reassuring. You'd find them less reassuring if you knew how many oaths I had to break to get here. Perhaps I would, but our way also teaches us that no one is beyond redemption. One who fails in their oath may also seek the path of atonement. With all due respect, Captain, I don't require superstition to make sense of my life. There's a difference between superstition and faith.
Whatever you say.
Take your pick. I'm afraid you'll find them both wasted on me. Then be assured of my prayers for you. And you be assured of my blades. I might have once, now I'm not so sure that's wise. We must all choose who we trust in this life, mustn't we, Captain?
Indeed.
Indeed, we must. So, Brooke, have you ever considered relocating your talents to Sojourn? I haven't, and I don't plan on considering it.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, why is that? I could use a woman of your talents.
You can't be serious.
To my understanding, you couldn't afford a woman of my talents. Not anymore. Subtle? I won't be destitute forever? Tell me then, what is your grand scheme to regain the power of your name? Ah, yes, let me divulge sensitive information to an assassin I barely know. Seems like a grand idea. You people see me as an assassin, but you of all people should see that for the mistake it is. I of all people? What are you insinuating? That you know what it is like to be known for what you are, not who you are. Alright, you may have me there. Doesn't mean I'll be letting you in on my evil schemes. Sloan, I've seen 1,000 evil schemes. Been instrumental in many, actually. That isn't you. You don't know me.
Whatever you say.
I've known 100 yous. You think your situation is at all unique? All noblemen are scum. They raise daughters who don't feel appreciated and lord their power over others to try to feel in control.
Oh, come on.
Is that how you see me? It's what there is to see if you're looking. Graceful way to position yourself as correct. I'm not positioning anything, and I'll leave you to think on that. If I were wrong about this, you wouldn't think that I'm making a power play. Okay, we got my boy Garrett. Let's got a chat with Sloan. Have some manners. I'm trying to spend some time alone here.
What a joke.
Oh, excuse me. I missed the big sign with that written on it and happened to walk within 20 feet of you. Huge mistake on my part.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
If you had any sense of tact, you'd have seen me and realized what I was doing.
Right.
You know, you're probably right. That sounds like it was intended to be an insult, but I'm all tactless. Been this way since birth. You really don't. You people make no sense to me. Have you not spent any time in Sojourn? Actually, I've never been. Just a bumbling country lad, aren't I? Does it make your blood boil spending all this time with us uncivilized youths? Yes. Happy? I'm used to hot, drawn baths and 3 servants at all times. This is my own personal abyss.
You're really something.
The river is right there. It may not be warm, but it works just the same. I'd even say better, the current helps you wash. How uncouth? Asking a lady to bathe. Would you prefer I ask you to join me? I'm a good teacher, I promise.
No.
You're simply disgusting, Varic. I don't need to be taught to bathe.
Are you sure?
I don't recall specifying that's what I intended to teach.
Gods.
Get out of here before I call Lincoln to fetch you. Yes, ma'am. Lol. Alright, Sophia. Hey, Sophia. When we found you, I saw you had a pet, but I didn't think you'd actually fall with it, too. Never seen anything like that before. That's pretty neat. Thanks, Alden. Yep, Butter and I are absolutely inseparable. You two make a good pair. He's a funny little guy, too. He sure is. Want to pet him?
Are you sure?
Would that be alright? Sure, go right ahead. He loves to be pet.
Oh, Butter.
See? See how he's snuggling into your palm? That means he likes you. Oh man, that's sweet. I'm surprised you don't have a pet of your own, Alden. I always wanted a dog back home, but I guess it's for the best that we didn't get one. I would have just had to leave it behind anyway. Yeah, that would be hard. Maybe you'll have one someday. I hope so. Think you can show me how to fight with him in battle? I'd be happy to. I bet the two of you would be absolutely unstoppable. That would be totally awesome. See? I told you we'd be fine.
Guess I'll state the obvious.
We're lucky some capable fighters decided to play hero. There was no guarantee things would have ended so nicely. You call that nicely?
That's cute.
You haven't seen the alternative. Come on, you could have busted us out of there if you needed to. Not without attracting a lot of attention and probably starting a forest fire. Maybe two. Oh, yeah, I guess we are lucky. Incredibly so. How much longer until we've repaid the favor? I still think we'd have better luck in Aramore.
I'm intrigued.
I don't know, I'm certainly not planning to get us wrapped up in any King's War, but this is an interesting bunch. Entertaining for now, at least.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind sticking around a bit longer, Butter seems to like them well enough.
Ugh.
Well, in that case, it's settled, isn't it? Do you make any decisions without consulting your ferret?
Oh, Butter.
He hasn't made a bad one yet. I seem to recall being thrown in a cell. Hey, that wasn't Butter's fault. Yes, well, perhaps if you'd only listened to his advice, the whole affair would have played out differently.
Yep.
Exactly.
Gods.
Gods, you actually believe that, don't you? And our last one, Sloan and Irving. Dear gods, is that safe? What the fuck? Dear gods, is that safe? It would be if you hadn't wandered into my personal space. Should I leave?
No.
No. Stand very still. Very, very still. There. Now you won't be burned to a crisp. Is there something important, or did you interrupt my training just to say hello? There isn't a good answer here, is there? Not if the answer isn't something important, no. Well, me asking you about your past is pretty important, right? Would you care to leave willingly, or shall I resort to force? Wait, that came out wrong. I just mean, the last I heard you were living well in Canopy with your family at your back. Oh, you pay attention to kingdom politics. How original. I'm just trying to ask you a question.
Guess I'll state the
Stop
obvious.
trying then. Problem solved. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't want to pry. I figured you wouldn't mind talking about it.
That's cute.
How about you go figure somewhere that isn't in my training space? Alright. Well, that wasn't much of a bond. Okay, yeah, we know our units. Everybody is good on the food and stuff. Sloan could use some healing things from somebody. Boom. Alright, that's probably good, right? Yeah, alright, that's probably good. Alright, now we got our upgrades. So, I think our first upgrade we need to do is we need to go to our boy Varic here. And we're gonna upgrade the warbow. That did not go. There it goes. Alright. Do we want to go straight into the armor piercer? Big bucket. Oh yeah. I kind of want to also upgrade this into Mystic Volley. Boom. Sia's daggers can be upgraded. Ooh, a shiv. Brooke is kind of insane already. We're just gonna leave her for now, and we'll upgrade one of Irving's weapons too. I feel like we use the short sword most of the time. Alright, and it's a Gladius now. Boom. Alright, and that's gonna be it for this video. We'll go ahead and save, and I will see you guys in the next one for the actual chapter. Peace.